health and wellness check-in for this past week. I'm checking in today, Sunday, 18 August 2024, the same day I'm filming this. And this is a health and wellness check-in for this past week, spanning social, mental, and physical health and wellness. And so this past week running Monday 12 to today, Sunday 18 August 2024. I'm Tanis Leonardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonardi, at least currently. So my summary for the week it was a social week with sustained push that did not reach exhausting levels, and I made all of my routine workouts. Yes. Category 1. Each time I do a category, let's see if I can remember. Category 1, social health. I fed the critters all of their meals this week and had interactions while walking/running, including neighborhood-friendly faces. Yes. Other outings with social interactions included Richmond Beach Community Park, a public park on Monday, Richmond Beach Library, a public library on Monday, Richmond Beach Library, a public library on Tuesday, 7-Eleven, a convenience store on Sunday, Fred Meyer department store on Sunday, and Bothell Feed Center, a feed and pet supply store on Sunday. Category 2, mental health, sustained push that did not reach exhausting levels. For writing and photography on Yelp, I reached 4 written and published reviews for August 2024, reached 45 written and published reviews for the 2024 year thus far, and I reached 524 check-ins for the 2024 year per my tracking. Writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier, did eating/food, including restaurants/grocery stores, so that's the in-house bakery at Fred Meyer for this past week. It's like, it's prepared versus like on site and it's fresh, so it's like somewhere in there. There's wildlife, athletic performance contextualizations, moving/work scenarios, fleshing out. I'm going to including pale yellow house update. Yes, so I trimmed this down because I've covered a lot of stuff already. I think I should, verdict is, so for my moving in with my friend Josh scenario, I said kind of getting our dream house a priority, and I was thinking of the pale yellow house, and perhaps the verdict is we prioritize, so moving into a house that my friend Josh bought with cash, right, and then we have a house, so maybe prioritizing above but about on par with, because they're not too far from each other, with the acquisition of the dream house, acquisition of the pale yellow house. And my parents are okay with lots of little sausages, meaning lots of little children, male children, and my dad might even take his glasses off and put them in his pale yellow shirt. Maybe he did that at dinner to signal, they'd be okay with him and my mom doing homeschooling of the little sausages, the sons. I was thinking, is there something that they might have? So there's like arts and crafts and watching movies, reading books, playing computer games, kind of stuff I did growing up. So there's something like that they could do in the curriculum, or that my parents, their grandparents could teach them. And it was like reading a book, and this guy talks about Sully, about Chesley B. Sully Sullenberger III, talks about building a model airplane at the age of 6. My dad worked in the wind tunnel at Boeing, and I was like, there's something, if they wanted to do something and work on like technical proficiency, maybe they build model airplanes with my dad as supervisor, right? So to speak, since my dad has done that kind of stuff. Maybe those were bigger airplanes than the kiddos would build, but it's a hands-on technical thing. Maybe they grow up and be pilots. It would be very cool to go fly on a flight, where my sons, well, I guess one pilot or is their co-pilot, sons and or son is the pilot, right? That'd be pretty cool. And then with my mom, she grew up and has always loved wildlife, and she grew up at a place, spent, was it summers at Lake Joy, and looked after the critters, the wildlife and stuff, so maybe she kind of teaches them on land or slash garden and wildlife stewardship, and maybe even takes them on like field trips out to Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife properties and stuff like that, or we figure something like that out. So I was thinking about that. Yes, but that's the update. Oh, and then is there any other part of that update? Maybe I'll see if I can get some footage. I think I've driven the Tanis set, the 5.8 mile road rock run set I do, and the house is on that loop. So but there's also like on that loop, there's also 8 more pale yellow or off to off-white houses over in Richmond Beach. I actually counted that this past week because I was like, oh, there's that one, but there's also 8 over here in a very small area. It's kind of like, it's a warm kind of grass color. Like I like the color for a house. So I was like, maybe go back and do a walking and talking and walk a pregnancy loop, right? If I'm pregnant and I'm not running, is there a smaller loop I could walk and see how my ability to walk quickly, slowly becomes impaired as my belly gets huge with, like, you know, quadruplets where, you know, there's 24 pounds of baby weight in addition to the fluids and my own weight, right? Or something like that. Well, I guess it'd be 24 pounds of baby weight if they're born at 6 pounds each. Maybe it's like baby corn. They only grow to be 4 pounds each, but they're fully grown. And so the ear corn is like baby corn, although that's still ear corn. Okay, anyway, so I'm thinking through protections for the pale yellow house. So it's already on the channel in some way, even if just like peripheral view, but, or did it get cut out when I was driving? Within the trees and the grass might have, or the sidewalk. Point being, see if I can do some follow-up. Movie notes. So, well, like I said, last thing. So my parents do like it. So Josh and I are thinking of prioritizing the acquisition of that one above ours, right? Our dream house, but going after both, essentially. So then there was also movie notes, book/reading notes, and weather. And so some cool weather yesterday and today, actually, but I didn't get a video or videos from today. YouTube theme day of the week videos continued. At least one sweet and or savory eats video each day, filmed and published same day. Moving/work scenarios, planning, curation, movie notes videos, and book/reading notes video. Reading, always running, La Vida Loca, Gang Days in LA by Luis J. Rodriguez. Chose initial publishing in 1993. This is the 2005 Touchstone edition paperback. Read through page 263, including the About the Author section. It marked full book number 35 for me for the 2024 year. Then I started this book, Sully, My Search for What Really Matters by Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger with Jeffrey Zaslow. 2009 with a different title, initially published, and then they changed it and published it in 2016 for this William Morrow edition paperback. And I'm through page 70. Finances, there's sweet and or savory eats videos, 7 videos, and 12 products. Category 3, diet/food and exercise. I remembered for all 3 categories. Maintained consistency in food. Running made my workouts 5 out of 5 days. Rowing made my workout 6 out of 6 days. Strength training made my workout 6 out of 6 days. Cleaning house/yard work made all my workouts 2 days. And stationary bicycle made my workout 1 out of 1 days. In conclusion, it was a good week. A push week. A lot of, like, I guess, specifics and details and thinking through moving streamlined. So I'm actually going to link to that. Moving streamlined, even if the title and the video description doesn't explain how it's moving streamlined. It's been tackling big chunks this past week, kind of repeatedly. So there we go. Happy health and wellness.